get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, El Niño de Oro, 134 pounds even. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall and has a reach of almost 69 inches. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. How did he make 135 pounds considering he's 5 foot 11 inches tall? I don't know, but he did it, and he's got a reach of 72.4 inches. And introducing first.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world, El Niño de Oro, Jorge Linares. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. This fight has a real good flow to it. Do you believe what we are seeing? So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You just see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Todd. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, that punch. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Linares in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Slick back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off. Good work.
Here we go for round 2. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. So close with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath out.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He scores with that right uppercut. Nice hook there. These uppercuts are scoring. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Scoring hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Linares in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Switch off completely. Get your mind back on.
You were thinking. You were smart. You were loading up. You were still
Back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better.
get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Good work.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? And he scores with the counter. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That counter shot lands. Can't find a home with that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolute that jab back. Just box, be smart, get your shots off. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Right. You're getting soft, dog. You out. Great work. You were thinking. This round, kid. You had everything in the bag.
On to the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a...
Whoa, Johnny! The Venezuela... Oh, Linares goes to the canvas! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him out!
to me.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
That left hook missed. How about that time counter shot? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to, oh, wait a minute. Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. Final 10 seconds here. Hold that thought. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good work at this.
Next round. You've been coasting this fight.
In the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him forget.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't try.
Fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already. Then
When to make mistakes and you're switching off, I need you to switch back on. Get
a few body shots in there. Bury it up. Great.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Get your boxing back.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of it.
And there's the bell to start round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. And now they're right back in. Hold it right there. The Venezuelan is rocked. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round. Oh, wait a minute. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The Venezuelan is rocked. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go.
Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
Come on.
And there's the bell for round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
stamina is off the charts. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrows.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere! The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. This fight will continue. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
As expected, fully packed here tonight. All the seats have been sold. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. Up against them, Muhammad Ali, weighed in at 210. Deontay Wilder.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight, and what a fight it should be.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Missing with the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. These two fighters are made for one another. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there, get some...
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's too tired.
Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you...
Let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much.
And there's the bell for round two. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What a day it has been, Johnny, but finally now our main event, and the crowd is still hyped.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard, but so different.
Miss with that jab. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. That counter punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work out there. Breathe when you're stepping around. I need it.
Let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab misses. The straight right just misses. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice defense with that jab. Couldn't land that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Get out there and swift. Good work out there, kid. That jab's looking nice.
Back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Which Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Both men step back for just a moment. No rest for the weary. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Go out, great work, great work. I love that jab slip in the ground back. Take away that confidence, stop.
Shots, good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
Back into the fray here in round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter. Did you see that? Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Oh, no! Ali is down! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. Here we go in the 6th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know he...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Counter punching. Those who... Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The straight right just misses. Defense is not an option for these two. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bowen, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen this.
Round 7, here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
No hold. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You're thinking, you're smart. You weren't loading up, but you're still letting your power show. Good work. Don't forget the jet.
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Good work. Just keep him on the end of your jab.
Get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him, be smart.
Start sticking a few body shots in there.
There's the bell to start round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? And down goes Wilder! What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.